Alright, we're back with game 2 of Mint taking on REXXARS. Carlos connecting because he casted this in Spanish, but we're doing it in English because who cares about Spanish? Only a few 100 million people speak that language. And anyway, Swiftblade and Dr. Pulse will be the first two bans from Serenia. Trying to ban out Probusk here, it seems like a little bit. Or what am I talking about? Trying to ban out Arlong. There we go. Probusk is on his team. So he's probably not trying to ban out Probusk. Kraken and Ophelia will be the second couple of bans from Rocky, as they're addressing Labyrinth as usual, as well as Iceland's Ophelia. Both pretty notable player-hero combinations. And the first pick Magnus from the Legion side. So apparently, game 1, the Magnus shenanigans will not continue. And early pick on that hero. It's always good. Hero.
Iceland Gogo pretty much always plays junglers, doesn't he?
Yeah. And he likes Ophelia a lot.
You don't see him playing a lot of supports at all.
Not so much. He's also got support options here, so I'm guessing they're going with the Tempest because he likes that hero.
What's with the first picking of Pharaoh? Like, that hero just, I don't.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like they just decided like either one of us is just gonna pick Pharaoh, and we're just gonna do that. I don't know any other explanation for it because honestly, that hero is not good enough to be picked first. I feel. Or at least
no, you're right.
That's just a clear counter or something, or you have like an idea in mind. Like last time, Mint picked Pharaoh because, well, apparently Labyrinth can play it to a certain extent. He missed many ultis, but they also picked the Tempest afterwards.
Right.
So they had a kind of a combination, so that Pharaoh wouldn't be picked as a counter to the Tempest pick.
Right.
You know.
And the Tempest could be a follow-up initiator as opposed to a primary initiator. So you can start with Pharaoh and then go into with Tempest after, because that works better for Tempest.
Exactly. And, well, I don't see them doing the same thing on REXXARS.
Not so much. I mean, the Pharaoh sort of dissuades them from picking Tempest here, but there's still a Parasite on the board, so it's not like they can't get a jungler. And it's annoying against Magnus potentially, especially with a Rocket's going to stop the Portal Key, and potentially the Ultimate's going to stop the Eruption. But it's not enough, and they're going to go for the Ravener here, in fact. And we saw that work extremely well in a previous series.
Not going to mention which one, of course.
Everything's fine, don't worry about it. And then the Hellborn going to counter with a Pyromancer selection, so I like the burst damage against Ravener. He's not the tankiest hero. The problem is Shrunken Head counters their entire team so far. And
on the Legion or which team?
The Legion getting a Shrunken Head counters the entire Hellborn team, pretty much.
Yeah.
And Ravener's gonna get a Shrunken Head. It's gonna happen. So.
Unless you're Cannon Dwarf.
Well.
Where you think that Shrunken Head is not a valid pickup on that hero. But you know.
Well,
Probusk is not Cannon Dwarf.
Probusk is not Cannon Dwarf. And that's assuming that Probusk is playing this. It could theoretically be Labyrinth. If they wanted to run
then
the
they have a
Suicide
Magnus.
Yeah, if you run a Suicide Magnus mid-Ravener and then put Probusk on a different hero, I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I'm saying it's possible.
It's unlikely.
I'm saying it's possible. It's not like it's
possible.
Those are things that we've all seen before, so just saying.
I want although Iceland also always plays junglers, I have not seen him play Solstice, and I actually really do like Solstice nowadays.
Yeah.
Not in the 1800 TMM way where people get an Alchemist Bone Solstice, but the purely ganking, being an annoying piece of shit who you can't kill type of gangster.
Sure.
Gangstis. I'll just call it that from now on.
Portal Key into stuns.
Yeah.
Always a good time. And it would give them a pretty solid gank potential here as well. Magnus and Ravener, both common PK heroes, although Carry Ravener probably shouldn't go first on PK. It would give them a lot of jump potential on this Legion side.
Actually, Ravener PK is insane because of charges, but you do need the Abyssal first,
right.
of course.
It should be, you should get a PK, but you shouldn't get it first item, is what I think. On a Carry Ravener.
So, yeah. I am kind of disappointed that they didn't pick Solstice. Like, Iceland Gogo has been playing the same heroes every cycle now. I think there's been no development. Like, we know he plays good Ophelia. We know he plays well, last game he played a really good Tempest. Going for the Shrunken Head instead of the PK was a really good choice because clearly he survived team fights and managed to get a 5-man God Hole off.
Right.
And we know he can play a decent Parasite. But we haven't really seen anything else from him.
Well, we're about to. Sorry.
No, because he's played like Glacius and stuff before. He's going to
Has
be
he?
playing the Glacius.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yes, so that would be my estimation because Serenia also likes to play Empath, so I'm likely going to see that. And actually, I'm going to guess that we're going to see a tri-lane here because Ravener, well known as a solid tri-lane hero, and in fact, previous to this cycle, before he got slight buff, he was pretty much only picked ever to run into tri-lanes, usually the aggressive tri-lane. So that's going to be my guess. We're going to see a aggro tri-lane here from Mint and a mid Magmus, and probably looking at a short lane hero here for Zibe.
Good pick.
Put him in a familiar role. But yeah, Hellborn are going to go with a tri-lane of their own, it looks like. So Legion side, you want a tri-lane? We can do the same thing. We've got a Behemoth, but they probably need a tri-lane hero now because you're not going to put
Pandemonium hype.
Arrow in the tri-lane. That would be interesting.
Pandemonium.
Okay.
I don't know why people don't. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Magmus plus Bombardier, nice combo. It's gonna be a tri-lane for sure now. That's a trash hero. Please don't pick Devourer. Please don't do it. I know that Plictisid plays a really good one, but like, what's the point of it now? Like, Behemoth into Devourer hook. Behemoth stun can really fuck up a Devourer hook because, you know, they might be ported to one side or the other. Yeah.
And by the way, this is in fact the first Bombardier selection in Season 3. So we are marching towards full completion here. I wrote the article a while ago, but after Cycle 6, I believe. Accursed has been picked. Armadon, I don't think we've seen Armadon. Artesia Artillery. Bombardier just got picked. Bramble has not been seen to my knowledge. Deadwood has been picked. EW, I think, is still out. Gravekeeper, KNX, Hammerstorm, Hellbringer, Jersey has been picked. Martyr's been picked. Monarch's been picked. Nomad and Predator. So we're probably looking at something like 8 or 9 heroes that haven't been picked.
No, is it? Predator has been picked, hasn't he?
No, I don't think so.
Not by Nullstone?
No.
I remember them picking weird heroes like Predator for Beaverbanger.
Reason played Predator a little bit towards the end of CIC. That was the last time I've seen Predator.
Okay.
Unless I'm lying again, which is possible. But
which is very possible.
It's entirely possible.
Don't believe anything.
Looks like REXXARS might be going for a Kongor kill here. YOLO training onto that Parasite once again, but the Legion side are well aware of this possibility. We have 5 heroes ganging up there.
Is that a dead?
Yeah, that's a dead Pharaoh. Okay.
Okay.
I know what they're doing. They're baiting.
Yeah.
So what they intentionally killed Pharaoh to Kongor to get the Legion's team to come over here like this and then try to get a counter kill. But this is not going to work all that well. Behemoth actually gets hooked out, which is good. Ball Lightning's going to connect though, and it looks like we'll get a Bloodlust here onto Pyromancer. Also going to fall is Behemoth, and now Chipper could potentially be in a lot of trouble. Gets frozen, and this is potentially a 3-for-0 kill. Yep.
Okay.
That went very badly very quickly.
Don't want to say this lightly, but I think they're trolling.
I think that was like an attempted strategy right there.
I don't know about that. Like, that was just so sloppy.
It was clear that they weren't doing Kongor because the rest of the Hellborn team were not inside the Kong pit. So I think what they were trying to do was get YOLO Train killed by Kongor and be like, oh no, it's an accident, and then the Legion side all run over there and they're like, oh, they're doing Kongor, let's stop it. And then the Hellborn team were prepared for that, and they could try to get a couple of kills out of it.
Yeah, but then why go in afterwards? Like, that was just stupid.
Yes, okay, well then they did follow it up stupidly, but I think the initial plan was not a good one, but there was a plan. At very least, so...
It only works with a hook hero, but it was too obvious that they're not doing Kongor because they have 3 melees.
Anyway, speaking of hook heroes in the middle lane, and then Bombardier will get blocked out by the Fissure, and the Rot damage will chase him down. Dragonfire Stun connects. No easy getaway for him. Zibe gonna fall in the middle lane. So
Zibe giving a lot of death, by the way, to REXXARS. Both games now. I mean, 500 GPM still on the Bombardier, but
yeah, the Bloodlust helps.
also, yeah. Also, why is Bombardier versus the Devourer middle instead of the Magnus?
Real good question. Magnus
Like-
Volcanic Touch might actually be better against Pharaoh, so maybe that's what they're thinking. They wanted to do to be able to harass him out. In the
Yeah,
lane.
but,
Yeah, if he
once
gets hooked,
Bombardier is hooked,
he's dead.
He's dead. And Bombardier completely stomps Pharaoh. Like,
Yeah.
no joke, just completely wrecks
dust.
him. Yeah, boom dust. Just put one on him every time he gets close to get a creep kill. And especially in a lane as long as bottom lane, for Bombardier, that would just mean like 4 free auto attacks. And Plicty said actually screwing up the hook. Hooking a creep instead of a Bombardier.
Getting a bomb for his troubles. He will pick up an Invis rune in the top lane, perhaps. He's got a bottle. Yeah, he doesn't want to.
And the initiation top.
Yeah, so they got the ball lightning there onto Chipper. This is a tri-lane versus tri-lane mode situation, by the way. Wall comes out. Dragonfly actually misses because of the wall, so pretty solidly placed.
The block though, is it a block?
Yeah, I don't. Oh, it is. Yeah, it's definitely blocked. The creeps are not helping here. Glacia's actually gonna die because the creeps are dicks. Hook not gonna connect.
Yeah, the creeps were kind of. Really
It wasn't a block right there actually. You could see the creeps went through it, and Glacia's probably had the capacity to get out of there, but the creeps were like, no. Anyway, Devour coming in with the Invis rune. They're gonna get a stun, and we have 4 heroes up here for the REXXARS team.
And a hook.
They have to get something out of this. Hook is gonna connect onto Empath, and there's a kill.
I think I'm a little bit ahead of you again. Sorry.
That's fine.
Sorry.
308, 309, 310, 311.
Like swatting insects.
Yeah.
Wow.
What a player.
The macro is coming out.
Oh god. Is this what we have become? Is this what we have become?
Is this what we have come to, Quincy? Is this
Apparently.
what we cast? Mediocrity.
This is
If you're
Diamond
gonna
Division,
use
goddammit.
macros. Yeah, I know, right?
I expect this ship
Anyways,
from gold.
Magnus
Yeah.
bottom.
They're gonna jump onto the Pharaoh here. Essence Link is there as well. They actually want the damage from this and not just the stun, but they will take both, in fact, as they eventually get it off. Empath gonna need to drop a solid wall here. Continuing to drop auto attacks. Pharaoh Rocket gonna hit, and this pot will be cancelled. Magma stun into the lost auto from Serenia. We'll pick up the kill on a YOLO train, so... YOLO train's
Why
Pharaoh
even use your
continuing to
stun?
feed.
Why even use your Magnus stun? Like,
Because
save your mana
it's
so
fun.
you can kill him and get his
And
back.
Behemoth in the top lane's dead. So...
But is this gonna be a big hook from Plicty shit? I mean,
he's
Plicty
gonna
shit,
need to
sorry.
land it. Nope, he does not.
I mean, it's kind of easy to dodge when you
Yeah.
know exactly where it's coming from.
And when you have boots, it's much easier. Anyway, Rockets are
But-
also going to miss. Hasted Pyromancer's coming in, but that's not going to be enough for a kill. And actually, they might want to turn this on the Legion side. Fissure Stun will hit on Glacius, but that's it.
Zibe literally walking in a straight line outplayed both Devourer and Chipper in the same instance. It was great.
Yeah. Zibe #1 Bombardier world.
Yeah, easy.
It's got the dodge skills. Step aside, B-Kid. There's new sidestep king. There.
SSKB.
You can't. No. See, that's you already have a B. You got
Yeah.
real close there, but
Oh yeah, I
you
didn't do it
stopped.
though.
You stopped yourself. It's good. So,
I saw myself. I realized
eh,
before I made the mistake.
that's fine. Bombardier throwing out
It's
another
better than
sticky
fine.
bomb onto Devourer. In middle lane, he could be actually in some trouble. Pyromancer looking to land something here. Dragonfire, and he's going to be spotted, so Zibe knows exactly what's going on now. And Bombardier also level 6, which means he's got that global ultimate if somebody somewhere else wants to go for a kill. Especially the Pharaoh in the bottom lane.
bottom.
Yeah. If you can force the mummy
We're
walls
both
out, it's
thinking
like, well, you're probably going to die.
And then just angle it so that it goes to whatever exit he makes. It's like, well,
Yeah, you're
stop
real
digging
dead.
your own grave.
Real dead, buddy. Anyway, so Pharaoh's probably realizing something close to this because he's leaving bot, despite the fact that he's got full health and half mana. I don't really know
He
where
wants
he's
to
going.
gank. He
Yeah,
wants to gank.
I guess so.
Probably top lane because you know Hellborn likes to sit there with a lot of heroes.
Literally their entire
And
team.
the hook,
Zibe gonna dodge
missing.
another hook. Bombardier's bomb missed as well, but actually right on the illusion rune, so they can't really grab it. They could have, because he was stunned, he couldn't pop it. But anyway, they will get the Fissure Stun. That'll block 2 heroes off, but it's not going to be enough to save Pyromancer, and Serenia gets another kill. He's 4-1-2, but Ravener actually going to miss the ball lightning. Does try to go in onto the Behemoth. The Bombardier ultimate going to completely whiff as well with Behemoth. The sidesteps all over the place. Magnus does pick off but Devour. Hellfire doing a lot of damage to him though, and they don't really want to chase either of these heroes. Actually, no. Behemoth's dead. He's got a sticky bomb on him. There's no way he's surviving that. Meanwhile, Arthur Pharaoh goes through in the background. Pyromancer and Pharaoh trying to get a kill on this Magnus. They will do so, but Pharaoh falls in the meantime. Pyro's still level 4, unable to get a Blazing Strike on anything, and there's a sticky bomb onto him. He's going to eat a freeze as well, and that's another kill. Meanwhile, Chipper hanging out in the top lane. He will not port middle. He's going to be there. Hook does not connect. Behemoth is here as well. Probably should have waited for the fissure from Behemoth to drop the hook, but in fact they will get the fissure onto just Ravener, which is weird. And now Behemoth's like, okay, well you're dead too. Not sure what his plan was there, but it wasn't a good one.
No, it was not. And, well, 3.8k gold lead at this point in the game is huge. And Devour, their mid, isn't even level 6 yet, which is also a really big deal.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Plicty Sid was featured in one of the... he was mentioned in one of those Hook videos, like Heroes of Hook City or something.
Dimitri's thing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, this is not his highlight reel game. He's going to get another bomb. He does not hit the hook. There's a bit with the dodges all over the place here.
The straight line walking, very good.
All day, day. Speaking of him, he's also going to dodge a Chipper rocket and hit another bomb onto the Chipper. Who could be in some trouble. Serenia having the essence like onto Pyromancer. Going to need to survive this Devour. Hook is going to connect. He also gets the ulti off, and Serenia going to fall here. Fissure stun puts Bombardier on the wrong side. Ultimate from ball lightning from Ravener. As there's a Saw Blaze as well. Doesn't matter. Zibe just destroying everything. Probusk also getting a kill onto the Behemoth. Now Pharaoh in a lot of trouble. He's got 3 heroes chasing him down. The freeze goes onto him, and he's going to fall. Meanwhile, in the middle lane, Labyrinth is the one that picks off Click Tisset on the Devourer, and that's a genocide in favor of the Legion team. Take it late against with your team. Look at their team. They don't have a late game team.
They have Chipper, who does nothing.
Yeah.
Behemoth, which does something.
Well, I guess theoretically, if the game goes for like
right
a million years, Devourer will be unkillable thanks to his cadaver armor.
If they even manage to get kills, though.
Presumably, if the game is going that long, they are getting kills. Because at some point, Mint will get bored and just decide to end it if it's...
Yeah.
If it's like
but
that.
I mean,
so
even a Devourer with infinite health can still be kited. You can still win a game against a Devourer with infinite health.
No, because his flesh strength gives him additional strength, right?
Yeah.
So eventually he'll hit for like 1,000 damage. Because he's a strength hero. Anyway, Serenia gonna eat some stuff here. So he just goes for the towers, though, is my point. Just wins. And he's gonna fall. Bombardier ultimate gonna go onto a couple of heroes. Bomb gonna finish off Yellow Train. Meanwhile, they do manage to get the hook in the background, and they will get a kill onto Glacius, and that'll be 1 counter kill. Actually, 2 counter kills. They did pick up both supports. They only lost the Pharaoh. Meanwhile, Pyromancer, yeah, you're not in a great position. He's gonna fall, so it ends up being a 2 for 2. Slightly in favor of Legion's side as they lose 1 support for a support and a suicide. Hook gonna hit Magnus. That's not exactly the target you want, as they will just go for the stun on Behemoth. Ball Lightning's gonna connect from long distance, and Probusk picks up a double tap. So it's 20-7, and the Legion side are crushing this game.
At least they have 7 kills, and all towers up.
Yep. The only reason they have all towers up is because they've been dying so much that the Legion don't have time to push towers.
Yeah.
Plicticet, you're dead. What a hook right there. Gonna get destroyed by Zibe's bomb. And Bombardier 8, 1, and 7. 430
Quite a
GPM.
breakout performance from a hero that we've never seen before in Diamond this season.
I mean,
what a word from Brown, by the way. That is going to see a lot of nothing. If you look at the range of it, it doesn't reach the other side.
Wait,
know
the
what
one
I
on
mean?
the bottom rune? Oh. I don't know, he might be ahead of me again.
the
Anyway,
one
Pyromancer are going to get caught out and will be killed as last letter as that goes to Empath. Tablet gets them out of Fairy Mummy Walls, and it looks like Pharaoh's going to fall here for his impudence. So, good stuff. 2 down on the Legion
At least
side.
he's hitting his ultis.
Yeah, or another hook missed right there. Magnus looking for a stun, only going to find Behemoth, but that's enough for a kill, of course. And this is apparently mid-wars now.
Makes it a lot more interesting to watch.
Serenia is just like, I got this, bro. Walks into the shipper saw blades, and he's going to survive thanks to the essence link. That's fine.
How did he miss that hook?
I don't know, but
he's
apparently just completely failing at this point. You got to choose your target here, and in fact, they will go for the Devourer. Pyromancer are going to be given a reprieve on this day, and Devourer going to fall pretty easily. He's going to go for a counterkill on Glacius. Will get it, in fact, and now Pyromancer going to pay for that, but probably still worth it to trade your life 1 for 1 at this point. Firebomb Wolves will be disruptive, and it will prevent him from dying, at least in the immediate future, but I make no guarantees about his long-term health. Behemoth still level 4, as the Legion finally take out their first tower.
YOLO train, please.
I love the Labyrinth popping the failed fraud right here. Eruption going to get channeled right there, and that will be another initiation. Chipper going to die. Pharaoh in a lot of trouble, but he's actually survived for the meantime as Behemoth gets picked off. Pharaoh trying to get out of this, but there's 5 heroes in the Legion team.
Oh, the jukes!
Yeah, he might have this. He's got it.
Yeah,
YOLO train number 1.
He's striding away.
It's like, I don't care about your damn Bombardier ultimate. Oh, I love the all chat. So great.
Makes the game far more interesting at certain points.
Yeah, that word of sight from I see what you're talking about now. Sorry, they finally stopped killing each other, and yeah, okay, so it doesn't see into like the Legion woods to the south.
Oh,
kind of a problem.
Wait, are you now talking about the one on Legion's side of the river, or on Hellborn's side of the river?
I think if you place that word of sight a little bit to the left, it'll see like way down into this path. It doesn't right now. Anyway,
no,
middle lane.
That's not what I'm talking about. Okay,
fine.
Empath might actually die.
Well, it's got the essence like there. Blazing Strike wins that battle though.
No, but
like, all right.
The ward on the other side of the river.
Oh, and it doesn't see up.
Look at that ward.
Yeah, if you place it a little bit further down, it's going to see up the hill, or up the path as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, middle lane, Empath going to get caught out. Once again, she fought back, poured it in, and could be dying. Now a tablet forward. She will survive at least for the meantime. Puts the sticky bomb, and pretty easy kill. And Zibe on a bloodbath streak. Pyromancer going to fall here as well. It's a 2 for nothing. So, successful bait for Serenia.
And this is how certain players get a really good KD.
Yes. It helps.
It helps a bit.
It does help.
And others, like Iceland Go, get a slightly worse KD.
He's 2, 3, and 14, poor guy.
I just can't... Like, playing Glacius in this game has to be stupid.
It's just like, can I just get a kill because of my aura?
Yeah.
Come on.
Like, I don't know.
What a hook from Devourer. The straight line...
I'm so confused.
The straight line walking is really confusing him, apparently. Like, Glacius had no idea Devourer was there. He was just walking down the river, and it was easy hook times. Although, if he had done that, he would have died, so...
Yeah.
Anyway, Behemoth's going to find a couple of heroes in the Hellborn Woods, and I think it's going to eat a Ball Lightning for his trouble, as well as Bombardier Ultimate. Proboss picking up his 6th kill, 6-0-15 on that hero. Not bad. Pyromancer completely missed the stun, and he's going to die no matter what happened there.
I mean, at least Plictisid hit the hook on an Empath, and then Empath was just like, oh, whatever, I'm just gonna go. I really don't care. And the hook? No, he does not go for it. Come on, Plictisid.
We believe in you. For no reason. He's gonna miss it again.
And he misses it.
Alright, I don't have stats on this hooks thing, but it's not good. Anyway, Pharaoh gonna catch the Magnus out right here, but he's gonna eat a bomb for his troubles. Gets the Wrath of Pharaoh on Magnus, but actually it's pretty tanky. Fisher hits 2 in the background. Proboss just going on everybody. Gets eaten by the Devourer, and the Saw Blades are there. He might actually fall here, and he will. Meanwhile, Big Arlong is going to die. Plictisid in a lot of trouble. He's going to fall to Labyrinth with a double tap. And Pyromancer's trying to chase down this Magnus, charging the Eruption. It didn't hit, but the Rockets will finish him off. Meanwhile, Zibe is actually in trouble. Is he going to die? Yes, he will. Empath unsuccessful in his save attempt. But once again, going to miss. And Empath gonna try to get out. Rocket will stop that TP, and Serenia will die. But meantime, that's a CC and a victory for the guys on Mint. So, final thoughts, Shorkan?
No.
No.
No. No.
Well, it was an entertaining game. It was 15 minutes of... What is that? Lots of kills. I don't know, 39 kills in Legion team, something like that. So, Plictisset, that was not his Devourer Hall of Fame game.
No.
And
You could say that.
at least everybody got a creep kill. So,
You always manage to
nice.
see some positive thing.
I mean, there was one game where nobody got hard support player didn't get a creep kill for like an hour. It was amazing.
Silly.
I'm like, this is, how do you do that? How do you go an entire hour without killing a single creep? I don't know. Well, that means that Fresh will be staying around in Diamond Division at the very least for next cycle. I mean, he'll be on the loser bracket round 2 as well, so could be progressing even further if they manage to knock off, what is it, Nullstone? If we playing? Yes, Nullstone in the next round. So if they can win that series, they can go even further with their new lineup. But unfortunately for the guys on REXXARS, their stay in Diamond is done, and they would bounce down to Gold Division for next cycle. There's also been some talk that maybe this team is just done. And when I say talk, I mean Yellow Train said it yesterday when we were casting. So I think that's probably what's going to happen right here. KNX, unfortunately, no longer a thing as they lost a number of players, and apparently the roster adds were insufficient to keep them going. But, oh well, good team for a while, and had some good stuff, some good performances in Diamond Division. And we'll be taking their leave right now, but anything else from you? We'll just wrap this up.
No. Have a good night, everybody in EU.
Yeah.
And have a good afternoon, everyone in the US.
Yes. Well, what about the Asian scene, Shorkan? Do you just not care? Do you just not care?
They should be sleeping. It's
Yeah,
like
but VODs.
It's the middle of the night for them. Yeah, VODs. Okay. I hope you enjoyed it.
Like half of you look at the geographical analytics on YouTube, and like that's the number 2 country for me. I think is Thailand. Number 1 is Sweden, and number 2 is Thailand. Oh well. Yeah. Shout out to all you VOD people. I love YouTube, so that's where I watch everything on VOD. I never watch anything live. So good people on YouTube. So my homies. Anyway, series going to be finished here as it goes to Mint 2-0. So congrats to them, as I said before, and that'll do it for this series.